Alan, this is Shaelee with Midtown Marketing. I have your website pulled up here so that we can go through your online presence and see some ways that we can increase it so that we can get you more clients. And starting with your website here, it is a great looking site. And these click to call buttons here, as well as this form submit at the bottom, will really help with your conversion rates. So anyone landing on your site converting to an actual lead. So that is great to have there. I would recommend adding some content here. You want about 1,500 words on your website because Google has what's called crawlers, and they crawl the internet 24/7. So they're looking through all of this content here. And they're also looking to see what these photos were saved as before you uploaded them to your website, looking for keywords. And so 1,500 words is a good rule of thumb to be considered an authority with Google. And you do want those keywords embedded throughout. Google does want to see that you are providing value to your customers here. One example of a keyword here is Dallas Foundation Repair Company. So anything that your future customers are searching in this Google search bar for, that's what's called a keyword. And when your future clients are searching for this, the first thing that's popping up are ads. There are some Google guaranteed ads, as well as just some Google ads underneath. And so this is definitely something that you can consider for yourself to bring in some more clients. And if we scroll down here, this is what's called the Google Map Pack section, and 30 to 40% of business goes into this section here. And you do want to be ranking in the top 3 because the top 3 get a lot of that 30 to 40%. The way that you outrank your competitors here, I do see that you have a Google business profile, so that is the first step, so that's great. But you do want to have this fully optimized so that you're ranking. The way that you fully optimize this would be to have some geotagged photos added, more 5-star reviews, completely fill out all of this information here with all of your about information, having the full 750 characters, and then you do want to have some keywords in that as well. And then something that is really time consuming but very vital would be to add citations. And so what a citation is, it's your business name, phone number, and address exactly as you see it here in your local directories. And so an example of that would be Yelp. So you'd want to have more citations than your competitors. So you'd want to find out what your competitors have and then do more. So it does take quite a bit of time to do those citations, but it is worth it. That way you're getting your share of that 30 to 40% of business for yourself. And if we scroll down here, it's important to have your website ranking as well. This is what's called the organic listing, and this is where your website would be ranking. So the remaining 60 to 70% of business goes into this organic listing. And this is the end of that first page here. You want to be on the first page because over 90% of people will stay on this first page. So let's take a look at the #1 ranking business for this specific keyword. If we look through Premier Foundation Repair's website really quickly, it'd be easy to outdo them with content. So let's take a look at the back end of each website here, starting with Premier. I have their URL plugged into Ahrefs. So we'll be looking at some data and ratings pulled from Google. The UR and the DR, this is the trustworthiness and the authority of a website. Premier has 39 and 7. What's making up their ratings here are the 3.33 thousand backlinks coming from 309 referring domains. What a backlink is, it's one website linking to another one, kind of like a shout out. And I would not be doing you justice if I didn't point out that not all backlinks are the same. There are high quality backlinks that will make these numbers go up, and there are spammy ones that will make them go down. And so what's important, the reason that these numbers are important is because this has a part to play in why people show up on the front page of Google. You want your UR and your DR of your website higher than your competitors, as well as making sure that you have buyer intent keywords so that you're on the first page of Google. So the better quality backlinks that you have, the higher these numbers are, and the higher you'll be being pushed up on the Google search. And so it's very important to pay attention to getting those high quality backlinks and pushing up the UR and the DR, and then making sure those buyer intent keywords are on your website. So if we go take a look at yours, I have your URL plugged in. You have 28 and 0.8, so it is good. It looks like you guys do have some backlinks that you started acquiring. You have just under 2,000 backlinks from 49 referring domains. And then you have 36 keywords on your site. And so what I'd recommend here, you do want those high quality backlinks that are relevant. You want to make sure they are relevant to your industry because Google does pay attention. That way you can boost the UR and the DR above Premier, and you would want buyer intent keywords. One way to get high quality backlinks is called the copycat method. You can go into your competitors' backlinks here, and then you can link those to your website as well. Because if it is working for them, it would work for you. And let's take a look at some of these keywords that they are ranking for. So Foundation Repair Dallas, there are 400 people searching for this every single month. Foundation Repair Dallas TX, 100, Dallas Foundation Repair, 150, 90, 100, and you can see that this list just keeps going here. And there are pages of these keywords. And so you'd want to make sure that you have these buyer intent keywords on your site as well. And then that we do an extensive search to find all of the good buyer intent keywords that people are searching for the services that you provide in the areas that you go to or on your website. So just a quick recap, I recommend completely optimizing this Google business profile here. You want to make sure to add geotagged photos, 5-star reviews, fill this out, and make sure to have more citations than your competitors. And then for your website, I would recommend adding more content because you want to be able to support those buyer intent keywords. And then you do want to make sure that you have high quality backlinks so that you are being found on the first page of Google. And I hope that this video was helpful for you, and I look forward to hearing from you. And I do appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Thanks.